Good morning. So we're in bed ski. Do you see the sparkle in my eye? Ugh, life is great. Getting up and will be going outside. Um, I'm thinking this idea just popped up in my mind. Getting a tripod. That actually would be really nice. I miss its convenience, so getting a tripod would be cool. And before that, I just want to make my bed, tidy up my room, and see, like, instead of me telling y'all that I'm doing that, if I had a tripod, I would just prop it up and y'all would see me doing the thing. You feel me? But now I have to work with like stacking books, leaning my phone against the wall, which is a part of the beginning. Yet I remember the days when I had a tripod and life was definitely more convenient and easier, and I can give that to myself. So, um, yeah, next time y'all will see me, I'll be on my way to my uncle's car to be outside and then also to get this tripod. We'll see where I get it from. Try and get it for the low. So, and also just go on a little adventure. I do want to go to a park, so we'll see where I get the tripod from, and then from there just chill, just really chill. And the sun is out. It's probably cold, but I would like to be outside and breathe. So I'll see y'all when I'm ready to go.
3 hours later.
That's the speech. So it came this far, and then this is the back. Back in the crib. I made a friend today at the park. I'm tired. Really sweet guy. So I'm about to head to bed. Something crazy happened though. It just it just sucks. It just sucks. I know I just want to go to bed, and I'll definitely have to journal about it because, as y'all know, it's not my car. So just that layer of things makes it even more like stressful. And my body is like, girl, just go to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I spoke to everybody who was involved. So my uncle, the vehicle, the owners of the vehicle that I hit. That was that. So yeah, they were really chill about it, like extremely. It's a pickup truck, so he was like, ugh, I don't care about that car, just use it for work. He was like, have you not seen how beaten up it already is? I was like, I didn't look at that because, I mean, I just hit your cars. So there's that. I'm so grateful that they were so easygoing. My goodness. And yeah, it's just definitely, uh, yeah. It's just if you're using something and it's not that of your direct like parental guardians, it's tough to. I'm tired and I'm dozing off. Good night. See y'all tomorrow morning. I brushed my teeth already. and such. I watched Iyafunlayo on YouTube. Ashe Ire. It was a beautiful message that I really needed to hear. Basically, and Larry has been so supportive. So basically, it was this story where it was titled "We Gonna Make It," and an affirmation that I said with it is that I'm the type of person, and if you're watching this YouTube, we're the type of people who have made it, are actively making it, and will continue to make it. And make it as in, like, even when circumstances look rough, even when our situation looks undesirable, we still gonna make it through. And just praying for resilience, praying for strength, praying for the ability to see the love amidst the chaos. So as y'all saw my uncle's car, and something I'm really grateful for that's also really making me curious about how what I believe I'm worth achieve, what I believe I'm worth receive, what I believe I'm worthy to receive. My uncle was just like, I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're okay. And like, I couldn't help but hear a voice in my head that's like, he's probably gonna come down here, get his car back. Like, just his grace. I didn't believe it at first.
Aww.
It's not like him to shout or anything like that. Yet, I don't know, like that's kind of just the response. I don't know. But I just called him as soon as I had to use the bathroom first. That's even why I came back home and parked. And then I was like, I can't focus with the full bladder. I have to go pee. So I went pee first. And then I called him after. Because in my heart, I just couldn't not call. And then I told him. And then it was just so stressful. I was just so stressed. And there was one point where like I was standing up and I just got in a crutch position, like I came down and made myself into like a little ball. And then something in me, just like some invigoration, just I stood back up and I was just ready to be like, okay, we're going to park your car somewhere else. I'm going to try and get in contact with the car that I had hit, bleep, blue, blah, blah. I was just like on go, which I'm very impressed about. And I'm also really grateful for his grace. And then also the people, it was a pickup truck. And the people whose pickup truck, the guy's pickup truck, he was so chill about it. He was like, the reason I found, so it's in my apartment complex that I stay in. And there was an Amazon box in the back of the pickup truck. So there was an address. So I knew what apartment to go to because it was on the box. So I go, I'm like, I gotta tell these people, blah, 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 like nervous, but I went. So I go, and then, I knock on the door and I'm like, excuse me, is so-and-so home? And then they're like, yeah. He was in the back. He was like, yeah, what's going on? Say hi. My name is Rose Marika. I live on this floor. I have some heavy news to deliver. As I was parking and pulling in, I accidentally hit your car, the left side of the back bumper of your car. He said, is it the white one? I was like, no. He was like, which car is it? I said, no. He was like, is it the white one? I said, no. It's your pickup truck. He was like, oh, that thing? That car, it's already busted. Like, he was just like, it's okay. And I was like, are you? No, I did not ask, are you sure? I was like, really? Well, that's kind of similar, but no, I don't even think I said anything. Actually, I was just like, it's nothing. I was like, yeah, I just use that car for work. Please, you are fine. Like, he was like, I could just jot down your number, but you're fine. And he was like, you could breathe in. It's all good. So I took a breath and we could laugh a bit. And him and I believe it's his partner or maybe they're friends. And then he was like, they had ordered some food. And he was like, I'm more worried about my sushi than that pickup truck. And I said, oh my gosh. Okay. So I left. I went back to the scene. And I got my uncle on the phone again. He helped me figure out how to get out. And it was so stressful. Like, because there's a dent in that car now. Like, there's a dent in my uncle's car. No cap. And so, and the door is it can still open and close though. It can still open and close. And I love how talking about it is reminding me of the gratitude. And I was scared to get out of the maneuver. Like, I told the owner of the pickup truck, I told him, I was like, I'm kind of scared to get out because I don't want to cause more damage. And he was like, oh, that's fine. Tomorrow morning, I can just try to work my way out. You're good. Me personally, I didn't really want to wait till tomorrow morning because as I was pulling in, I was also in somebody else's parking spot. And so it's just like, and we pay for this parking spot monthly. So I was like, they pay for this spot. I just wanted to get out. So I go back. Uncle Dan sees the angle at which the cars are at. And he's like, no, you could still get out. And I was like, Uncle Dan, you're not here. I don't know if it will work. And then he was like, just move the steering wheel this way. Da, 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 da. I said, okay. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, he was like, just please trust me on this. I was like, okay. So I trust him. And because I trust him, I tried. And sure enough, we got out. So, got out, parked in my own parking spot. I did not pull in. I backed in, which is my forte, backing in.
Right.
And yeah, after that, I actually hung out with a friend that I had made at the park.
Oh.
It was so cute. He plays guitar. He was so sweet. And we went to eat because I was hungry. And then it was really cute. So I'm also just grateful that, like, for me right now, that's, I guess, my current biggest challenge. Like, there's nothing really eating at me in my heart on other aspects in my life. Like, I'm literally on break from my fellows program. Thanksgiving is next week. And there's so many things that could also be going on, yet it's like, looking at my own current circumstances, it's like, okay, it sucks. And there are scenarios where this could be a whole lot worse. And I'm grateful that I'm in this area, like, with the person who is fine with his pickup truck getting busted up. Mind you, it's literally just the corner, the back corner. My uncle's car, on the other hand, I was like, oh, they use plastic. These cars, they use plastic for real. So It's messed up. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just like it could, like, it could just be so much worse. It could be so much worse. So I'm grateful for the level of unpleasant it is. I'm grateful for this level. It still sucks, and I'm allowing myself to feel that. And I don't even know what I would do if I was caught up with a person who would have been pissed, which is fair. I can't, everyone's response to something like this is valid. So I'm just grateful for the response of the people that are involved. So I wasn't really in a talkative mood as far as like hearing other people, but I guess I was as far as sharing. And yeah, we gonna make it. Like the story of Winnie and Iafunlayo's live from today. He made it through. Like please watch the video. I'll link it down below. He made it through, and it was just so hard. And I'm ready to just do my best and continue doing my best. I need to exercise. I feel like I've also been feeling sluggish. I know I've been gaining weight because also when I gain weight, it's a lot easier for me to have like a double chin because typically my jawline is stronger. So there's that. I know some people just their face, they just have a double chin, which is fair. I just know for myself, I can tell for my body. My beard is growing. Might have to cut that soon. Yeah, it's time to slow down for sure. Definitely going to assess, like, I'm not gonna practice pulling in for another 7 months. I'm not gonna lie, because I just wanted to practice pulling in. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start getting dressed and explore what my day will be. Even though it's cold, outside is a nice area to be in. So I'll see what I do. I'm still hurt. It's like a feeling of guilt for sure. So there's that. I'm done talking to y'all. See you soon. We made it to the crime scene. We shall attempt putting hot water and then using this to get it out. To like pull out the dent. We'll see how it goes. Don't have a tripod, so y'all gonna see the before and after. Also, this is my first time using the plunger. Can you imagine? Crazy work. This is like the world's worst plunger. I'm trying, like, I'm pressing it, but it's just like, it's not sucking it. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing the thing. I'm feeling sad, no cap. And I have a book. I got Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston for $1.93. I went to the thrift store because I had to what's it called? Donate some clothes. And so like I would have rather not have a dent in this car, but that's what's going on, so that's what's going on. I tried to see if they had some black denim in their section, but they don't. So I'll check out the other thrift stores to see if they have black denim. So I could also work on some bags, as it is break. And if I'm not mistaken, in about a week, I was able to make 3 or 4 bags. I was working day and night, and I got it done. So there's that piece. So now I'll be going back home. But I think I'll go to Forest Park just to be outside for a moment and walk. And then I'll go back home and I'm gonna have a cozy night. Cozy night. Good morning, y'all. This is editing Rose Marika and also just waking up Rose Marika. I stopped recording because I was actually really hurt, frustrated, disappointed, and sad on that day. I never went to Forest Park that day. I actually went to Domino's and I got the cookie brownie dessert sheet.
Yum.
And I came home, called my uncle to let him know what was going on, called my mom to let her know what's going on, and I reheated the cookie brownie brookie and went into my bed and watched Lion King and fell asleep. That's how I ended my day.
Aww.
So this is also how I'm gonna end the vlog. Stay tuned for next week because we're gonna have a really rich conversation about curiosity. So there's that. If you experienced a mistake like this before, bro, like please, I pray that you recognize all the grace that's around you. I'm so grateful to the divine for the grace that I was given from my uncle, from the person whose car that I hit, from everybody involved. So I just wanted to share if you going through some BS that you caused, because I clearly need to practice more pull-in parking, like front end parking. I clearly need to practice more. I just want to let you know, the problem isn't you trying. It's how you go about it after you failed. Now, if you have the tendency to become cold and harsh to others and isolate yourself, that can grow self-resentment. I don't want that for you. So what helped me is just letting the people know what I was up to. The people involved, letting them know what I was up to. Praying about it helped me as well. And yeah, that's it. And get yourself that treat, okay? Watch that cozy favorite movie of yours, because sometimes you just gotta put the tools down and bring yourself back together.